Baby, have mercy on a boy like me. You know I'm falling, falling, falling at your feet. Tingling right from my head down to my toes. So help me, help me, help me make the feeling go. 'Cause when the loving starts and the lights go down, there's not another living soul around. You woo me up till the sun comes up. You say that you love me. Pity, baby, just when I thought it was over. Now you got me running, running, running for cover. Begging you for just a little bit of sympathy. 'Cause if you use me again, it'll be the end of me. 'Cause when the loving starts and the lights go down, there's not another living soul around. You woo me up till the sun comes up, and you say that you love me. Baby, I hope you're gonna stay away. 'Cause I'm getting weaker, weaker, weaker every day. Guess I'm not as strong as I used to be. If you use me again, it'll be the end of me. When the loving starts and the lights go down, there's not another living soul around. You woo me until the sun comes up. You say that you love me. When the loving starts starts and the lights go down, and there's not another living soul around. You woo me until the sun comes up, then you say that you love me. You say that you love me. You say that you love me. Falling, falling, falling. Falling, falling, falling. Falling, falling, falling. Falling, falling, falling. Hey guys. Well, I just wanted to start out today with a song by the now, it's hard for me to even acknowledge it, the late, great Christine McVie of Fleetwood Mac. Great piano player, great singer-songwriter. One of my two favorite members of Fleetwood Mac, the other being Lindsey Buckingham. I know that all of the juice is around Lindsey and Stevie. Personally, I've always been able to live without Stevie Nicks more than the other guys in the group. And I definitely, at this point, am a little pissed at her. All day long, I've been thinking, well, I hope it was worth it to blow the group up there, Stevie. Waste the last few years of touring that you guys had. But I always thought the secret sauce in the group was Christine McVie and Lindsey Buckingham's contributions to one another, that they complemented each other beautifully. So it's a sad day, but again, you know, I feel a lot of pain for the people in her inner circle, because they knew her as a human being, as a person, and that's something that's a lot harder to get over. The rest of us only ever knew her as a wonderful musician, and our burden of grieving is eased by the legacy of recorded music that she left behind for us to enjoy for the rest of our lives. And so rest in peace, Christine. Probably play another song or two by Fleetwood throughout the evening to pay homage. Okay, anyway, so I know I'm playing on Wednesday. This is kind of a strange thing, but what happens is, certainly this is not going to be like all holiday music every time. It's just, there's this very narrow window of time when you get to play holiday music, and it's kind of fun, and I'm only ever in the mood to play it during that short window of time. And it's funny, I get booked sometimes for Christmas parties and stuff, and a lot of times they don't even want holiday music. It's just, they just want regular music for their party, and the holiday part's taken care of by the fact that they're in a room decorated with, you know, trees and stockings and tinsel and all that stuff. And so I thought this would be a platform where I'd be able to share some of that, but also just continue to take more requests. And so through Christmas, I'll be going Sundays and Wednesdays at the same time. Usually I'll probably go the full 2 hours, but every once in a while, if I'm feeling like my voice is a little ragged or I have another gig coming up or something, I might back it off to an hour and a half or something. But just gives me a little extra time, and I probably in a single gig might not play more than 3 or 4 holiday songs in the entire time, but just kind of as an outlet for me to share that music while it's appropriate to do so, and to continue to engage in all the fun requests that you guys always bring to the table. So that's why we're here today, and so I look forward to going through what you guys have in mind, and I'll always bring a few things with me that I'm kind of in the mood to play, like the one I just played, and like this one here. This will be my first official holiday seasonal song of the year, and then we'll get into some of your requests. So think about what you want to hear. Don't limit it to Christmas or anything like that, and we'll dig into it just like a normal gig here, okay? The weather outside is frightful. The fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping. I bought some corn for popping. Lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, I hate going out in the storm, but if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, my dear, we're still goodbying. But long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Finally kiss goodnight. I hate going out in the storm, but if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, my dear, we're still goodbying. Long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Hey there, big ships. I don't know that one, but I will try this holiday season if I have time between the live streams. I have kind of a busy calendar here this month, but if I have time in between the live streams, I'll see if I can't learn that one, because now would be an opportune time to play it. So I'll check it out, and I'll do what I can. All right, thanks for the reminder about that tune. Hey, Moritz. Yeah, we'll probably do Don't Stop a little later in the set. You might already be in bed because I know you tend to have to be up early in the morning, but if you don't hear it live, you'll be able to catch it on the replay. Okay, bud? Thank you. Good to have you with us. Moritz in Austria. Hey, David, good to have you with us. Kevin Ford, how we doing in Northeast England? Hi, Sar. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Kurt Gibson's here with us. You know, I wanted to. I just didn't have. By the time I got the news today, I didn't have enough time to really listen to that 3 or 4 times and make sure I had the melody down. So I won't be able to do it today, but I might try to squeeze it into. The next show or something. That was the one that I was like, oh God, if I knew it, I should be playing that song. but I'm just not familiar enough with it, and I need to listen to it a few times. I just didn't have time today, so give me a rain check on that one, Kurt. It would have been the ideal song to pay tribute. I love it. Funeral for a Friend, Love Lies Bleeding. Nice. Haven't done that one in a while, sure. roses in the window box tilted to one side. Everything about this house won't grow and die. Doesn't seem a year ago to this very day. Said, I'm sorry, honey, but don't change the pace. Can't last another day. And love lies bleeding in my hands. Kills me to think of you with another man. Just play rock and roll, you were just a fan. Guitar good and honest, so split the band. Love lies bleeding in my hands. Wonder if those changes left a scar on you, like all those burning hoops of fire you and I passed through. You're a bluebird on a telegraph line. Hope you're happy now. Yeah, the winds of change coming down your way, babe. You'll make it back somehow. And love lies bleeding in my hands. Kills me to think of you with another man. Just play rock and roll, you were just a band. Guitar good and honest, so split the band. Love lies bleeding in my hands. Just a band, a guitar good and honest, so split the band. Love lies bleeding in my hands. And oh, Hey, Maddie, coming to us from Finland. Bruce Springsteen. I have to cop to something, Maddie. I am not... I'm not very well versed in Bruce Springsteen, I'm sorry to say. Like, I certainly am familiar with a number of his songs, but, like, I don't know them. You know, like I don't remember how all the verses and all the choruses go, and that I'm gonna have to sit down and actually like familiarize myself with 3 or 4 of them, because I keep getting people asking for them, and it's not that I hate it or anything. I just never was a guy who listened to a lot of the Boss, and so I don't have that thing where I can just sort of make it up as I go, because I don't remember where the song is going. So I apologize. I'm probably going to let you down tonight, but you're certainly not the only person who's asked for that artist, and I think it's probably time for me to learn at least a couple of them for real, so that I can work them into the set list sometimes. Tiny Dancer, yeah, we'll get to that one in a little bit. Let's see if there's something other than Elton John, since I just played an Elton John song that I can do first, but we'll put that one in. Super Oliver says, I was wondering if you could play a song for a winter's night. You know, that one I don't know, I'm sorry to say. I love Gordon Lightfoot. I might play some Gordon Lightfoot here in a little bit. Hey, Bill. Good to have Bill Hasty in the crowd always. Astric says, great job. Well, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. Or ma'am, I'm not sure. Your name doesn't give it away. Ernest is here from Arkansas. Can you give tips on Tennessee whiskey? Well, I don't know off the top of my head that I can do that today, Ernest, because this is a show, and I'm kind of got my question and answer sessions on hiatus here for a little while, because my calendar is really busy with Christmas shows. But we'll talk about that next time we have one of those. Thank you very much. Tyler's here. Good to have you with us, sir. Excuse me. Tyler's working on getting into the profession here. Good for you, bud. Hope you had a good time with it. Sam Jackson. Hey, thanks, man. I always appreciate the positive vibes. Rainer is here. Hello from Germany. Nice. Late night for you, too. Thanks for joining us. Thanks, Glenn. Thanks, Shane. Thanks, Glenn. I'll watch for it. My Life. Haven't done that one in a little while. Thanks, Nancy. Good to have you with us. All right. My Life. We'll start with, normally I play Ode to Joy at the beginning of this, but maybe we'll try and throw some like Christmas carol things in as sort of the intro before we get going. Should have quit while I was ahead, right? What is it? It's probably here. I butchered that one a little bit, but hey, we're doing this on the fly, right? I'm going to give one more a try, and then we'll launch into the actual song here. Trois, quattro. Ooh, yeah. All right. Got a call from an old friend. We used to be real close. Said he couldn't go on the American way. Closed the shop, sold the house, bought a ticket to the West Coast. Now he gives them a stand-up routine in L.A. Ooh. I don't need you to worry for me, 'cause I'm alright, yeah. I don't want you to tell me it's time to come home. I don't care what you say anymore, this is my life. Go ahead with your own life, leave me alone. I never said you had to offer me a second chance. I never said I was a victim of circumstance. I still belong. Don't get me wrong. Well, you can speak your mind, but not on my time. They will tell you you can't sleep alone in a strange place. Then they tell you you can't sleep with somebody else. But sooner or later, you sleep in your own space. Either way, it's okay, you wake up with yourself. Ooh, yeah. I don't need you to worry for me, 'cause I'm alright, yeah. I don't want you to tell me it's time to come home. I don't care what you say anymore, this is my life. Go ahead said you had to offer me a second chance. Never said I was a victim of circumstance. I still belong. Well, don't get me wrong. You can speak your mind, but not on my time. I don't care what you say anymore. This is my life. Go ahead with your own life. Leave me alone. Keep it to yourself. It's my life. Keep it to yourself. It's my life. Keep it to yourself, it's my life. Get out of my face. Lucio, joining us from Italy. Thank you. Good to see you. Noah, our very talented young friend down in Florida. Happy holidays to you. Thanks for joining us. Steve Wigowich up in Canada says he missed the Elton John show. Could I do Leave On? Yeah, we'll just we've got that one and Tiny Dancer in the oven here for today, so we'll have a little Madman Across the Water party. But first we're going to do what Lord Farquaad here says, because it's a little variety. I love this song too. Thanks for the suggestion. All right. Let me get some lyrics up for this. Steve Winwood had some great music come out in the 80s. He was one of my favorite 80s performers, artists. And I respect and I enjoy his work, you know, in the old days with the Spencer Davis Group and whatnot. But I'm less of a jam fan and more of a song fan. And the songwriting that he engaged in and co-wrote some of the stuff like Higher Love and the one I'm about to play and The Finer Things and Valerie. He just was on fire there for a while in the 80s, and that's some great songs. This one was always my favorite of the lot. It's just one of those songs that you can't not feel good while you're listening to. It used to seem to me that my life ran on too fast. I had to take it slowly just to make the good parts last. When you're born to run, it's so hard to just slow down. So don't be surprised to see me back in that bright part of town. Be back in the high life again. All the doors are closed one time, will open up again. I'll be back in the high life again. All the eyes that watched me once will smile and take me in. I'll drink and dance with one and free. Let the world back into me. All will be a sight to see. Back in the high life again. You used to be the best, to make life be life to me. I hope that you're still out there and you're like you used to be. We'll have ourselves a time, we'll dance till morning sun. We'll let the good times roll in, won't stop until we're done. Be back in the high life again. All the doors are closed from time, will open up again. We'll be back in the high life again. All the eyes that watched us once will smile and take us in. And we'll drink and dance with one and free. Have the world so easily, or we'll be a sight to see. Back in the high life again. High life. Back in the high life, baby. Be back in the high life again. All the doors are closed when time will open up again. Be back in the high life again. All the eyes that watched us once will smile and take us in. And we'll drink and dance with one and free. Have the world so easily, or we'll be a sight to see. Back in the high life again. Back in the high life. Well, thank you very much, Cyril. I appreciate that. Joining from Belgium. Nice. Yeah, well, let me see. I don't remember exactly where I put it relative to Steve Winwood. I do it in B flat. It seems to be the right place for my voice. And I can't remember exactly what, I think maybe he does it in D. Or at least did it in D. I don't know if he still does it in D when he plays it live. But, yep, that's where I'm at on it. Nice, Iron and Zinc. Helping his daughters learn some piano here. Thank you. So happy that I could play a little bit of a role in all of that. Rob Castelli's here. He says, "You know any Dion, Run Around Sue, for example?" You know, I'm too rusty on that stuff to do it now. I actually played in a 50s group for a while, 50s and very early 60s, and we did all of that stuff. But it's been like I haven't touched any of it now for like 10 years. So if I tried it right now, I know I'd screw it up. But I'll try to remember to freshen up on some of that so that I can include it in one of these upcoming shows. Yeah, good stuff. Sorry I can't help you today, but I'll try to remember about that, Rob. Hey, Tony. Hey, I know you sent me a message or two that I haven't replied to yet. I'm sorry. I've been really, really stacked here lately. But I saw them, and I promise I will respond. So don't give up on me, bud. Thank you. You'll let it slide. Okay. Got a couple of Elton John requests here for some folks that didn't make it to the Elton John show the other day. One of these I played the other day, and the other one I did not. So getting a little bit of a mixed bag here. Blue jean baby, Ellen lady, seamstress for the man, pretty eye, pirate's mind, merry music man, ballerina, must have seen her dancing in the sand. Now she's in me, always with me, tiny dancer in my head. Jesus freaks out in the street, handing tickets out for God, turning back, she just laughs. Boulevard is not that bad. Piano man, he makes a stand in his auditorium, looking on. She sings a song, the words she knows, the tune she hums. Oh, I feel so real, lying here with no one near and only you. You can't hear me when I say softly, slowly, hold me close closer, tiny dancer. Count the lights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the lights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. Had a busy day today. Blue jean baby, little lady, seemed to spoil the man. Pretty eye, pirate smile, marry a music man. Ballerina, oh, you must have seen her. She was a dancing in the sand. Now she's in me, always with me. Tiny dancing in my head, yeah. Oh, how it feels so real, lying in with no one near it, only you. You can't hear me when I say softly, slowly. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the lights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the lights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. Levon wears his wool like a crown. He calls this child Jesus because he likes the name. He sends him to the finest school in town. Levon likes his money. He makes a lot, they say. Spends his days counting in a by the motorway. He was born a poor but they were born on a Christmas day. The New York Times said God is dead. The war's begun. Albatross-stick had a son today. He shall believe on. He shall be a good man. He shall believe on. Tradition with the family plan. Shall believe on. He shall be a good man. He shall believe on. He shall believe on. Believe on sells cartoon balloons in town. His family business thrives. Jesus blows up balloons all day. Sits on the porch swing watching them fly. Jesus, he wants to go to Venus. Leave on far behind. Take a balloon and go sailing. While leave on slowly dies. He was born a poor but they were born on a Christmas day. When the New York Times said God is dead and the war's begun, Albatross-stick had a son today. He shall believe on, shall be a good man, shall believe on, tradition with a family plan, shall believe on, shall be a good man. He shall believe on. He shall believe on. He shall be a good man. He shall believe on. Tradition with a family plan. Shall believe on. Shall be a good man. He shall believe on. He shall believe on. Yeah. He shall be, he shall be, he shall be lived on. He shall be, he shall be, he shall be lived on. He shall be, he shall be, he shall be lived on, yeah. shall be living on. Absolutely, Nancy. I started the show with one, actually, and we'll be doing another one here before we clear out for the evening. This is one I haven't done for about a year, maybe even a year and a half, but I learned this song during the pandemic. It's by Robbie Williams, and I don't know, it's just kind of an uplifting song, and I don't know. It's not specifically about someone who's died or anything like that, but it just kind of feels like an uplifting thing that you could play in the wake of something sad like losing Christine McVie. I sit and wait. Does an angel contemplate my fate? And do they know the places where we go when we're gray and old? 'Cause I've been told salvation lets their wings unfold. So when I'm lying in my bed, thoughts running through my head, and I feel that love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. Through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong, down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, know that life won't break me when I come to call. She won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. When I'm feeling weak and my pain walks down a one-way street, I look above and I know I'll always be blessed with love. And as the feeling grows, she breathes flesh to my bones. When love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. But through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong, down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me when I come to call. She won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. Through it all, she offers me protection, whether I'm right or wrong. Down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know life won't break me. When I come to call, she won't forsake me. 'Cause I'm loving angels instead. All right. Hey, Jules. Thanks for dropping in. Happy to have you. So, there's a request that I don't know. I don't know whether it's the best idea for me to do it or not, but I feel like it, so I'm going to. This one came in a little while ago. I haven't played this song in several months probably, but it's a good rip-roaring time. We'll see if there's anything left for me to sing more songs after we get done with this one. This is an old Billy Joel cut from 1973. It's Saturday night and you're still hanging around. Like to find, you're tired of living in your one-horse town. Like to find a little hole in the ground for a while. Oh, go to the village in your tie-dye jeans, stare at the junkies and the closet queens. It's like some pornographic magazine, and you smile. Oh, Captain Jack will get you high tonight, take you to your special island. Ah, Captain Jack will get you by tonight. Just a little push, you'll be smiling. Oh, oh, oh yeah. Your sister's gone out, she's on a date, and you just sit at home and contemplate the meaning of life. No, you were masturbating. That's what you were doing. I'm sorry, I didn't write the line. Phone's gonna ring, but you just can't wait for that call. Oh, stand on the corner in your new English clothes, look so polished from your head down to your toes. Still your fingers just gonna pick your nose after all. Oh, Captain Jack will get you high tonight. Take you to your special island. Ah, Captain Jack will get you by tonight. Just a little push, you'll be smiling. Oh, oh yeah. Decide to take a holiday. Got your tape deck and your brand new Chevrolet. But there ain't no place to go anyway. And what for? Oh. So you got everything on, but nothing's cool. Found your father just now in a swimming pool. You guess you won't be going back to school anymore. Oh, Captain Jack will get you high tonight and take you to your special island. Ah, Captain Jack, you can rely tonight. Just a little push, you'll be smiling. Oh, oh yeah. So you play your albums and you smoke your pots. You meet your girlfriend in a parking lot. Still you're raking for the things you have not got. What went wrong? Ooh. And if you can't understand why your world is so dead, why you've got to keep in style and feed your head. Well, you're 21, still your mother makes your bed. And that's too long. Oh, 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 yeah. Captain Jack will get you high tonight and take you to your special island. Oh, Captain Jack will get you by tonight. Just a little push, you'll be smiling. Well, now Captain Jack will get you high tonight and take you to your special island. Just a little punch and you'll be smiling. Oh, 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 yeah. Thank you. Well, hey, John, thank you very much. It's such a nice thing to say. I appreciate it. Okay. Well, I'm not a particularly good whistler to begin with, but this little bit of sinusy garbage has interrupted my whistling as well as my falsetto, so So I will go ahead and do this song, but I'm just going to have to omit the whistling part and kind of do two run-throughs on the piano. But this is by request as well. Something like that. Hip! We all have a face that we hide away forever. We take them out and show ourselves when everyone has gone. Some are satin, some are steel, some are silk and some are leather. They're the faces of the stranger, we love to try them on. We all fall in love, we disregard the danger. Though we share so many secrets, there are some we never tell. Why were you so surprised you never saw the stranger? Did you ever let your lover see the stranger in yourself? Don't be afraid to try again. Everyone goes south every now and then. Ooh, done it whacking someone else. You should know by now. You've been there yourself. I used to believe was such a great romancer. Then I found a woman that I could not recognize. I pressed her for a reason she refused to even answer. It was then I felt the stranger kick me right between the eyes. And it hurts. We all fall in love, but we disregard the danger. But we share so many secrets, there are some we never tell. Why were you so surprised you never saw the stranger? Did you ever let your lover see the stranger in yourself? Don't be afraid to try again. Everyone goes south every now and then. Ooh, done it whacking someone else. You should know by now. You've been there yourself. Once you may never understand how the stranger is inspired. He isn't always evil. He isn't always wrong. You may drown in good intentions. You'll never cure the fire. Give in to your desire when the stranger comes along. Okay, I think I'm going to cap this tonight at about an hour and a half. I can feel my vocal endurance starting to wane a little bit, so I'm going to do the last request that I see here, and we'll call it good for today, and then I'll be back on Sunday. Don't worry, I really am feeling a lot better, and but some of the way to get through this is to start using the voice again. So. So here's our final request here. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. Don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. No, it's not much, but it's the best I can do. Gift is my song, and this one's for you. You can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the world. Sat on the roof, kicked off the moss, wrote a few of the verses, well, they've got me quite cross. The sun has been quite kind while I wrote this song for people like you that keep it turning on. So excuse me for getting these things I do, you see. I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is what I really mean. You're just the nicest crowd I've ever seen. You can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the world. Hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the world. All right, folks, I'm going to call it a day for now. I'll be back on Sunday. Bring your requests. I'll bring some things that I'm feeling like playing, and we'll just kind of keep chilling together a couple times a week here through the holiday season. You guys mean a lot to me, so thank you for joining me and for watching the replays and for buying my course and leaving tips in my jar and all the things that you do that basically give me the privilege of doing this as a way of earning a living, which is something I'd be doing for free on the side of whatever else I was doing to earn a living if you weren't so generous. So thanks a lot. Rest in peace, Christine McVie. We're going to miss you. But thanks for all the lovely work that you left behind for us. And if you're a musician, remember, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And for everybody, give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. Leave it all on the field, guys. We don't know when this comes to an end. You don't want any regrets. Love you all. I'll see you on Sunday.